Hi Taurus, Jovial Mind Tarot here with your mid-February 2024 Oracle card reading, some tarot. As I was channeling your energy, I heard the song Blue Suede Shoes, the version by Elvis Presley. That's the one I know of anyway. But it talks about someone can create a whole bunch of chaos in your life, but it's just one thing that they shouldn't touch. That's very valuable, very precious. So it could be shoes, it could be a dress, it could be shoes, it could be something that you value, or maybe nothing material at all, but it's one thing that you value that that person shouldn't touch. Anyhow. So let's see what comes out. As usual for the mid-month, we're going into the your psyche, what's coming up for you, your feelings, what's going on in the mind and the soul and the heart of the Taurus collective in the consciousness. So let's dig in. We'll be going through, using the Dark Mirror Oracle deck, as I like to look into the shadow to see what's there. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for the Taurus collective for the mid-month of February? What would you like to address to the Taurus collective for the mid-month of February as it pertains to the consciousness of the Taurus collective? Thank you. Let's see what comes out. One final shuffle, yes. Okay. Okay. All right. Envious. So at the bottom is anger and chains. Okay. So something, maybe you feel angry this month, upset about something, or anger towards someone. We'll look further into that. But this came out also for Aries, colorless angel. It's like feeling apathetic, feeling like you don't care about something. So I don't know, there's anger showing up on the surface, but underneath that, there's some kind of like not giving a shit or don't caring about something. But there's something in particular that upsets you, or upsets someone. So we have here envious gluttony and atonement. Wow. Envious gluttony talks about being preoccupied with something, um, or maybe envious of someone, but or someone trying to atone for that, or someone trying to put an ending to some kind of feeling enviousness towards, because this also reminds me of the Ten of Swords. Yeah. Because for atonement is some sort of depression, maybe that you're trying to get over. And I'm looking at the envious gluttony. That's more of a denial here. Denial of some kind of feeling depressed about something. Let's see. I'm going to look now into the book here, the book that came with it, and see what comes out. So for envious, atonement, accepting pain is a way to survive pain. Not all things burn, but some should. Mm. It's about full and open acceptance of consequences. It's also about paying the price for others, letting go of the ifs and buts, and taking it all in. If you have a piece of what puts you at fault normally, you would try to separate it and weigh it evenly with what made the other at fault and with what you made right. A little for a little. To create closure for yourself, for others, you take the dark in so that others can stay light. So it's like accepting the response, your part in the responsibility for what happened, or want someone else to. And then we have envious gluttony. There's a hunger sleeping just under the surface, like an animal lurking. You're hungry for something, but there's a kind of a hmm, because it's like wanting something so bad. You can feel it in your bones. I don't know if whatever you're feeling really makes you angry, or you're not. It's like maybe anger seething under the surface, you know. Um, it's raw, primal, reeking of rotten flesh. It feels like there's darkness, and that black landscape is a hole. That's interesting. All right, let's see what comes out in the. Let's see what's going on. Why do you feel this sense of, I don't know, this kind of anger, this kind of rage? But I don't know if that's the at the end of it all. Like for what you've been through, maybe you're going through a like a review almost. All right, let's see. All right, what's going on for the collective of Taurus for the month, mid-month of February 2024? Envious gluttony. Gluttony means like the overdoing of something. You could be feeling like you want to put an end to someone else's envious gluttony. It could be that because you, to me, that this woman is looking at this person in the, in this dark clothing, and he seems like preoccupied with something, like something sick and disgusting, while she's taking the brunt of everything. I mean, it doesn't have to be male, female. It's just one person kind of feeling like they have to take the responsibility of another's behavior, and just feeling angry about it, wanting to end it all, or feeling like every time they do something and one person does something, another person gets another sword in their back because of the other person's ability to overdo, you know, to the point of where it's so sickening. Let's see. All right, one more shuffle and let's see what happens. That's good. Anything else? Okay, that fell. I'll pick it up in a minute. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Mm-hmm. Oh, thought that would come out. Okay. Anything else? And one more. All right, that's it. Okay, so we have mice here. So mice talks about like eating away, stealing something. Mice steal. Um, they kind of covet your food, and steal when you're not looking. They won't do it in front of you, but when your back is turned or the lights are off, here they come. Okay, and wow, this is something that's very painful. So putting an end to a kind of, I would say, deceptive. This really doesn't talk so much about deception. It's more about some kind of situation that's eating away, or maybe there's it could be gossip too. But whatever this is, mice are vermin. So it's like this behavior is putting an end to it. It's causing suffering. It's causing suffering with cross here. But little do you know that this suffering is causing some kind of improvement in a situation that is unknown to you. Like you may think of a situation as painful because we have the swords in the back, then we have this cross here, and then we have envious gluttony along with the mice. But this situation here is making something better for the Taurus collective. Something that maybe you know already, or you're not quite sure, or you have some kind of inclination about. So let's see. Did I pick up the card? Yeah, I think I did. Okay. Oh, okay. So let us put this together. So we're gonna begin. We have the coffin. Nobody's dying. It just talks about the end of a situation. So this talks about endings here. Oh yeah. Then we have the snake. We have the dice, taking some kind of chance. We have heart, compass, birds, scythe. Yeah, there's an ending to a, and then we have, I think this is a star. And to me, these two look similar. The star and the compass, some kind of direction, some kind of direction that you're supposed to go toward, you know. But with this coffin here, coffin talks about like I believe this is Anubis. There's the god of death. I don't want to say the wrong thing, so let me just try to find the name of the. Is it here? Yeah, the name of this god on this card is called. It's an ancient Egyptian Anubis. There we go. The god of embalming and protector of the dead. So this god weighs the hearts of the dead to figure out whether they should go into the afterlife. So a situation has ended here. Some kind of deceptive situation. And putting an ending to this gives you hope, gives somebody here a sense of hope, puts them into a new direction. Because I don't know if you, with these birds and then um, there's some kind of communication. What is it that leads you to? It could be that some kind of communication that you receive put an end to something, something that was eaten away at you, something that caused just to make you feel a sense of suffering. It was eaten at you. It made you angry. Let's see. Let's look a little further in. What is this dice? This dice is about taking a chance. What is the chance? What is this chance about? Yeah, it's like the two of pentacles, making a decision, some kind of choice, juggling. Somebody took a chance on juggling. Someone took a chance. Or one showed up. What is at an end? What is at the end? Play five. What is at an end? What is ending? What is ending? Okay. So we have the world, the ending of maybe something at a distance. Maybe there's some kind of long distance relationship and some kind of communication that probably you heard by chance, some kind of deceptive situation. What was this communication about? What is this communication referring to? Okay, Knight of Pentacles. So it was about could be a Knight of Pentacles person, Virgo, another Taurus like yourself, or Capricorn. This person could be younger than you, but a communication from a Taurus, something maybe you heard by chance. You put an end to it. So this seems to me like some two people, this is like a long distance relationship. That's what it makes me think of. Like a long distance relationship that you kind of you heard that someone was being this in this way, just like have it do their behavior their behavior kind of cut through you. The things that they kept doing. Maybe you heard of it. Maybe there's rumors with this mice here, or some way you heard about some situation about another person. Vice versa. It could be for a cross watcher or Taurus. Take it as it resonates. But this communication leads you in a different direction, away from this snake. Or maybe, but in the center of your spread, it talks about the compass. Compass is about direction. So let me read exactly what Taurus here, the compass is about. Let's see. 42 is I'm here to help you find your way. If there's a journey to be taken or a choice to be made, I can provide you with directions and a path so that you don't stray. So whatever this communication is, it all led to you moving in a particular direction. The direction could be for love or for something that you love, and possibly putting an end to another situation or a lover situation that past wasn't good for you, because with here we see hope with the star here. But this could be cutting through some kind of matter. It's towards some kind of hopeful situation here. This is interesting. Yeah, it provides healing. Cutting away from something provides a sense of healing. It leads you to the path of wish fulfillment. So, to recap, right? A relationship or some kind of situation here. Someone's overdue, someone here is just like with envious gluttony, was maybe jealous of a particular situation, but anyway, they were just overdoing. Gluttony is about overdo. It's about doing to the point of like making yourself feel sick. I don't know if it's like an addiction, but it's like an overdo. And someone was overdoing something, and every time they would do that, it would put another sword in the other person's back. And it's like you were paying for being in connection with this person or situation. It's kind of like you were paying for yourself and them too, you know. You felt like it anyway, but this caused you a sense of anger. You felt like every time this person would do something, it would cause you anger to the point of where you just didn't care no more. So putting an end to a situation, it kind of, with compass here, it led you in a different direction. All of this happened maybe to turn you towards a different direction. So I'm not sure if you heard this information that you heard put a final nail in the coffin, proverbial nail in the coffin, so to speak. Maybe you heard of someone juggling or juggling you, or not prioritizing you, or too busy or something. You heard a communication maybe from a younger earth sign, and that kind of puts you in a different direction here. So that's what I get from this. All right, so let's see. Yeah, and you could have possibly blocked them or blocked the person who caused this situation, and now you're feeling a sense of you know, wish fulfillment. It's like you're getting your wishes now. Now that you've put an end to this, you know, it's like with blue suede shoe is something that you gain, that they could cause all the chaos that they want, but it's just something that they can't touch. So let's see, Spirit, tell me, what is the general overall energy for this spread? Because every time you feel angry with this person, you felt that you were bound, you were chained, and just cutting away from this situation here just made everything much better. You were able to move towards your wish fulfillment. This is general energy state for the spread, Victorian Collective. One more shuffle, please. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, anything else? We have one card to play. Okay, that's too many, but you look at it. We have conflict here. Okay, so that's at the bottom of the deck. conflict and the sacred temple in the reverse. So the first card that flew out was friends and family, and it was in the reverse. Maybe you feel as if you are alone, because if friends and family was is in the reverse, it could mean that you feel or felt alone in this situation. Okay, so let's look at spirit in the reverse. Number 6. Okay. So when this card is reversed, it's an even more empathetic announcement about the arrival or presence of an important guide in your life. Okay. This may be a talent guide, a past life guide, or expert of any kind. Everyone in spirit can be a guide, from the ascended masters to your dear friends to every angel who vibrates in the heavenly realm. So you have a guide with you at this time, leading you towards the right direction. Perhaps you needed to put an end to a situation in order to move you towards some kind of destiny for yourself. Yeah. So spirit is saying open up to this guide, because this this guide is going to lead you somewhere. And with sacred temple in the reverse here at the bottom of the deck, or the for the overall energy, a major question remaining unanswered. There's an important issue that is frustrating you, or a life decision that you can't seem to make. You may be already in the throes of this perplexing situation. So it's something that you're trying to work out. Maybe work out a sense of direction, because the reason why I'm saying that is like, where's my life supposed to go from here? Because we have compass. This star here looks like a compass. We have this conflict card, makes me think of the Six of Swords, which talks about direction. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like you feel like there's some kind of question that you that is unanswered. Yeah. It's like something has ended for you. Maybe you have put all your eggs in one particular basket, and now that that situation has ended, what do I do now? You know? And then under that, we have creative endeavor. So this confusion could lead to some kind of new creative venture for you that maybe you're not even aware of at this time. So this is a lot, but I just want to see what's under there. So we have dark thoughts, a loving woman, peace, planning and action, and status quo. So all this tells me is that um, you having dark thoughts. It could be you having, feeling a sense of depression. I can get that from the two cards above. Atonement. You could be feeling a sense of depression. You know, and having some kind of dark negative thoughts. Obviously, after what you've been through, and and want to have some kind of peace in your life. So if you are this woman, you could be wanting peace, right? Or you could be wanting peace from a particular woman that's come into your life, because we have this, you want a relationship or some kind of situation where you feel at peace, because we have the two swans here, and then we have two swans in this card right here. So feeling a sense of peace, from a particular situation, or feeling a sense of peace with someone, and making that kind of, because of the compass is here as well, right? Making some kind of planning planning something, making some kind of effort towards something unconventional, something creative. So it could mean that because you've experienced this, right? It can you let it go. It was absolutely painful, but I had to move you towards a direction that maybe at this time you're not sure about. But with these cards here, it could be talking about a situation or person that you would meet or would you would like inside yourself that you feel a sense of peace with, and making plans to do that. And those plans could be seen as unconventional, just different, and nothing's wrong with that. So maybe you might find a relationship that's unconventional or find a situation that's unconventional that will bring you peace, you know. So let's see what Spirit has to say about what advice the Spirit have. Spirit, what advice do you have for the Taurus? Well, whatever situation it is, it has to do with deception. Whatever your experience has to do with deception. So if you don't feel any kind of deceptive, that someone was being deceptive, then this is not your read. What is the message for Victorian collectors? What is your advice? Anything else? One more shuffle. All right. So we have a time to give rather than to take because prosperity lies ahead. So what I'm seeing as this, maybe this creative endeavor that you are moving towards, because with Virgo here, Virgo is the house of health, is the house of day-to-day activities. So something that you give into a situation that you do on a daily basis, or maybe regarding your health or something that you do often, you have to give more to that situation, because maybe that will help you with that creative endeavor because prosperity lies ahead for you and it's time to take action on it. Yeah. So we have for these, oh, there are two parts here. I thought it was just one part. So it's time to breathe out with disseminating moon and a win-win outcome is forecast. So taking time to breathe out is taking time to um, usually when you're going through a tough time, you kind of find yourself holding your breath, like what's next? What's going to happen? Waiting for the next shoe to drop. But taking time to breathe out is like exhaling, kind of looking after yourself, taking time to just breathe out, exhale, relax, and because something is going to come in your favor. And we see that with the compass already. All right, we already see that situation with the compass. Um, so let's see. It says take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. I'm trying to see if I can find it because I want to see what additional information. If not, I can just get what, say what I intuitively feel. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can just say, a win-win outcome is forecast. Something more fair with Libra here is gonna come out of the situation for you. So I hope it helped and I hope it resonated, Taurus. If it did resonate with you, Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next reading, okay? Take care, Taurus. Bye.